I-25 and I-40 have gotten a makeover in Albuquerque in recent years, but there's still one long stretch that's showing its age and its dangers. Now the state is trying to come up with what could be a $400 million plan to overhaul I-25 from the Big I down past the Sunport. News 13's Marissa Luceto is live at Cole and I-25, the site of one of the many trouble spots along that stretch. Marissa?
Jess, if you've ever gotten on the freeway here, you know you got to move over pretty quickly as you're fighting the traffic already on the freeway trying to get into your lane. That's one thing the state really wants to do something about.
Some of the bridges that are along that corridor were built in the 60s and 70s.
It's a roughly 10-mile stretch from the Big I to the Broadway exit down I-25. The section of the freeway in Albuquerque that most will agree needs some work.
It's getting pretty dangerous, and if you want to get over here, it's tough to even get into a lane to an off-ramp.
It's the on-ramps with the quick mergers, the traffic, the crashes, and the infamous S-curve. Problems the New Mexico Department of Transportation have been studying since 2013. And the fix could come with an estimated $373 million price tag.
It'll all be based on funding, of course, and the needs of the traveling public. But the study is the very first phase of the long-term planning.
DOT is studying ways to redo the on and off ramps at Lead and Cole and the interchange at Cesar Chavez. That's home to UNM's growing South Campus along with the pit and Isotopes Park. But that could be years. Until then, DOT is considering some ramp closures like the Cole ramp onto southbound I-25 as it leads onto the S-curve where traffic getting on the freeway competes with cars exiting at Cesar Chavez.
Enough to make you want to hang onto the steering wheel and really watch everybody behind you and in front of you.
DOT says it's still considering all of the options and feedback from the public.
Study, then we design, and then we construct. It could take years before we see any of these projects actually begin.
The DOT hopes to have that study completed by next month. They're also holding a public meeting tomorrow at 6 at the Herman Sanchez Community Center. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Marissa. This plan could include new interchanges and straightening out the S-curve. There's a lot to it. We have the study and a full flyover of the problem areas from Sky News 13. It's all on KRQE.com.